Hi, so it's Sarah and Emma Sutton, twin sisters, talking about contract simplification. Emma's been helping me in my business for 3 years and she doesn't have a legal background, which is probably a good thing because most people who use contracts do not have a legal background. But some of the things she's learned from training her Spocker Spaniel over the last 18 months directly apply to how we can make contracts better. So Emma, what's your tip?
One tip is think about what you want. So Fred has a bit of a tendency to counter surf. He likes to see what's on the counter because there might be something nice to eat. Now I could spend a lot of time telling him off at that, which really doesn't help. What I need to do is give him a job to do. I have to ask him for what I actually want. And I want him to stay on his bed in the kitchen. And I'll feed him when he's on his bed, but that's where he wants to stay. And that'll stop him counter surfing because he can't do both at the same time. So what I do is I ask quite clearly for what it is I want. And I don't focus too much on all the other stuff because that's not helpful. I need to give him clear and simple directions. What do I want? Do it, please. Thank you.
And it's the sort of thing we see in contracts all the time, saying, do not do this. Whereas what we could say is, what do you actually want them to do? If they shouldn't take instructions from someone else, just say, you will only take instructions from us. If they have to submit an invoice, or say, you may not submit an invoice in this sort of format, just say, this is the invoice format we want. Be really positive because it's much nicer, we know, to read something which says, please do this, please do that, please do the other, than don't. Nobody wants to be on the end of a waggy finger. Nobody wants to be feeling like they're being told off. Nobody wants to do the naughty stuff. Emma's currently feeding Fred a load of treats to keep him quiet. He's had a really lovely walk, but he's still absolutely hyper. But really, contracts should be about reinforcing the behaviours we want to see, not telling people off for the behaviours they haven't even yet done and may not even have thought about. I mean, I'm not going to tell Fred about crochet because he's not going to do that. So let's try and keep things simple because we can use simple contracts to safeguard our business without annoying our clients and without confusing a puppy.